You can make money trading as a second income if you've already got those skills and you can lean on them. Most people, if they have a second income or are subsidizing their current income with another kind of project, they're typically leaning on a skill set that they already have. So for many people, this is something they can already do, and they're now trying to monetize it. The difficulty with trading for a second income is that this is not normally something that people just innately have as a secondary skill. If they did, it's probably be their primary income. And so the difficulty comes in the time that it's going to take to become a trader. It's not something you can just jump into and there's going to be a quick fix and a quick trick and you can turn over some money. The other thing with trading as a second income is trading is a highly lucrative industry with highly competitive participants. And so therefore, the level of competition you will face when treating it as a secondary income, as in something that you do kind of in your spare time, and it's a bit of extra money, is that you're competing against some of the best people in the world. For example, I couldn't take on a second income as a tennis player because I don't naturally have those skills, and if I did have those skills, I would be a tennis player. So it's the nature of the industry that you're moving into. That's what makes it very difficult. The sort of mirage with trading is that the barriers to entry are very low. So anybody can be a trader. You can open a brokerage account and become a trader. And it's dead easy to do that. But just because the barriers of entry are low does not necessarily mean that this is an easy industry to get into. Take, for example, tennis again. I can go into a sports shop and buy a tennis racket today. I could book a tennis court and have a couple of games. But that in no way gives me the ability to go and make a secondary income playing tennis. It will take years and years of work, of physical conditioning, of skill set learning to be able to even compete. And that's the same with trading. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that you can't become a trader. Rather than treat this as a secondary income, treat trading as a secondary thing as a learning experience. You're there to learn how to do it, with the view that if you can do that and learn how to do this, hone your skills steadily, then you can start trading a certain window of time. When you're doing that, you can find certain trades that work for you and begin to make some money out of it. If you've done this successfully and you have put in the right processes and frameworks, you will find that very quickly this income generated quite possibly will match the income you have anyway, at which point you can then transition to this being your primary income. So just turning it on as a secondary income is not a viable option. It's going to take some time to learn how to do it, to learn how to be competitive against the best people in the world. And once you've managed that, then you can transition into this being a primary income. So there's no shortcuts, there's no golden geese, there's no magic tricks to be able to do this. It is doable, but as a secondary income, I would question whether that's a viable option and why, if you can make it a secondary income, why you wouldn't make it a primary one. If you want to know how we go about training people, check out our website. Also click on the link below and we can explain a lot more about this in an upcoming workshop. I'll leave you there though, guys. For more on how to become a trader, for more on the key aspects that go into trades, subscribe, click on the notifications below, and I'll see you in a future video. See you then.